Meanwhile, city officials say ICE's operation is having a devastating effect on the Minneapolis economy. They say the city is losing $10 to $20 million every week. Jennifer Hoff joins us now with more. Jennifer?
Julie, they say what's more concerning is its now fractured relationship with the federal government. That's putting what has otherwise been a reliable source of funding in times of recovery at risk.
A commercial artery across Minneapolis, Lake Street is a melting pot of cultures. Hit especially hard by ICE's Operation Metro Surge, including Colonial Market. Kahola Clydesdale,
yeah, for sure,
helped open 2 years ago.
Some people is very scared and afraid.
From a dramatic drop in foot traffic and revenue to nearly a dozen of the small stores inside that already closed.
We got messages of people that we don't have money for groceries, and that's what we are making sure we're gonna have that money for them.
A grassroots effort to address what city leaders say is an economic emergency, starting as soon as those agents arrived the beginning of December.
We knew this was going to be pretty brutal.
Eric Hansen leads the city's economic development and estimates it's losing upwards of $20 million every week. Lake Street accounting for a third of that alone. An area already rebuilt after the unrest following George Floyd's murder and the pandemic, a $350 million loss then that in part was funded by the federal government.
I'd like to quantify it as like we have a $100 problem and the city probably has a nickel or a dime, maybe a quarter to put towards that problem. But we had a federal partner in the recovery, and I'm worried and concerned that we won't have that partner.
A ripple effect no matter where you live.
We're all part of the same state. We're all part of the same economy.
There are signs that it's reeling, but none when it might make a comeback as people still try to cushion the crisis.
Actually, we feel empowered that we are here to help.
Here to help. The city is trying to still refine the exact impact and needs before it says any funding can be made available. But there are other means right now, like the Minneapolis Foundation that recently made $3.5 million in grants available to small businesses, Julie, for things like rent, payroll, and inventory.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.